I want to talk about HTML attributes and how they affect an HTML document. And what HTML attributes do is they provide information to an HTML element, and that affects how the document is marked up. Some examples of HTML attributes I listed here. This list is in no way complete. In future videos I'll be adding more attributes, or using more attributes, and I'll explain it as I go. But in this video I want to give you a definition of what an attribute is and some examples of how they're used. I've got ID, class, style. These are mainly used with CSS and scripting. CSS is cascading style sheets, and they affect how an HTML document is styled. Really don't want to get too far into it, other than I want to show you quite a few examples of the style attribute in the examples coming up. Still using Notepad with this basic HTML file for the examples. This is how the file looks in the browser. And let's start with the header tag. Attributes always go into the first tag of the element. And we're going to start with the style attribute, and I want to change the color of the HTML or the header. There goes my touchpad. And the color would be the property, and then the value would be the color. I'm going to call this red, and end it with a semicolon, and then everything, the property and the value, are enclosed in quotes. In between the property and the value you have a colon. And let's go on to the first paragraph, and also use the style attribute, and I'm going to center this text in the browser, and we use the text align property, and we're going to say center, and I'm going to do the same thing on the third paragraph, only I'm going to go old school and just use the old align tag and say center. And you'll see that the align and the style text align do the same thing. And save, reload. You can see how it changed it here. And for the next example, let's add an image tag. Image tags are called empty elements because there's only one tag. There's no ending tag. And they're used to display images in the browser. And the image tag is img, and the source attribute is the path to the image file, and it's in the same directory as this HTML document, so it's just the name of the file is hd logo.jpg, and close it off and save it. And you can see the image here, the Harley-Davidson Motor Company logo. And then let's change the width and height of this logo with the width and height attribute inside of the image tag. Let's see. The height's a little bit taller than the width, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. So let's do width equal to 100 pixel. And height equal to 120 pixel, and see how that squashes or deforms the image. Let's reverse that. Make that 120. And yeah, it looks better. So you can see how you can change the size of the image. Another example, let's change the background color. The old school way of doing it was the attribute bg color, and then equals, and then it quotes the color. Let's change it to green and save it. And the background color always goes in the body tag, or goes in the body tag here. And you can see how it changed the background color. Let's do it using the style attribute, and it's called background color colon, and then I don't really like the green. Let's change it to gray, and that should look better. And there you go. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Let's do the title attribute. What the title attribute usually does is it, if you use it in a paragraph tag, it will provide a tooltip for the paragraph when you place your mouse over the paragraph. But it depends on the tag. It could have a different effect depending on the tag, but that's usually what it does. So let's do the second. Let's do the last paragraph here and title. This is a tooltip, and save it and reload, and then as I put my mouse over the title, it will display that tooltip. This is a tooltip. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. In future videos, when I use or explain other HTML elements, I'll be adding, talking about different attributes, and I will explain them then. But just as long as you get the idea that a attribute is used to provide information to an element, and some of the more common attributes like style, you see how to use it in this video. So thanks for watching.